What's your favorite part about fast charging?
The fact that it's not slow! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Oof. Didn't slide how I want it to.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
We have a special package today. It is the latest from Xiaomi. It is the 11T Pro, the latest flagship competitor from them. And the killer feature here is absolutely ridiculous bananas 120 watt fast charging. 108 megapixel ultra clear camera. Sound by Harman Kardon. Of course, you have 5G connectivity. The kids still say it. The youngsters. Kablamo. 2. Inside the package, a little bit of paperwork, a case to get you up and running, keeps you protected. Simple stuff, clear, see-through case. My goodness, what do? You combine 120 plus 5,000 milliamp hour, lots of battery in your pocket, and then when the battery dips, more battery in your pocket very quickly. Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 with 5G. That's the flagship chip you would also expect to find in a premium device. This one has some kind of mirror-looking finish going on. Ah, yes, very mirror-like. We can see the camera layout up top, 108 megapixel AI camera flash. Also in this section, quite a curve to the back part of the device. Here we have a 6.67 display with a center mounted punch hole style camera, little Harman Kardon identifier up top. I'm curious to check out the speakers, stereo orientation in landscape mode. Bottom of the device, USB Type-C connector, SIM tray, your power switch volume rocker on the right-hand side of the device. And as I examine the finish a little closer, it has a slight brushed look to it underneath the gloss. Xiaomi 5G. Also inside the package, yeah, you know we had to have it. 120 watts of power. If you don't want to be tethered to the wall, you want to see your battery go up in real time. I can't wait to see faster charge speeds make their way into other devices with even bigger batteries, like electric cars and things, or you could just imagine you could watch the charge go up in real time there. Let's start with smartphones for now. Also in the package, USB Type-C to Type-A cable, which is going to connect, and it's color-coded. So if you look on the inside of the cable, that's going to match up with the inside of the power brick. I'm going to go now to the display here. Look at that, anti-flicker mode, reading mode, refresh rate. Interesting. I like their little demo. That really shows things off properly. High is what I want, 120 hertz. The demo animations are exaggerated in order to showcase the difference. And then it also explains that, hey, if you lock it in 60, you get better battery life. 120, obviously a more pleasing experience. Now, the next thing I want to do is register my fingerprint because I want to try that side-mounted scanner. I'm going to add the fingerprint in. And it's definitely on the power switch. I don't mind this. I mean, your thumb goes there anyway. Oh, there's face unlock as well. That was a very, very quick. Holy cow. Bang. That's a rather satisfying experience, especially with the sound effect there. Now, what if I try with a different finger? Fingerprint, no good. Face. Fingerprint, no good. Locked. Face. Very fast. I love the versatility of fingerprint plus face because depending on the circumstance, that might be easier. Obviously, you guys know people, we had to wear the masks now from time to time. And in those circumstances where the face is less convenient, then the subtle fingerprint is super useful. You know, it's a big story about the charge rate. So I do have the 120 watt plugged in. Let's go ahead and get our first glance at the animation and see how quickly we are charging. Woo! Not just animation, turbocharge, and look at it go up in real time. We also had a little audio signal to let you know that we're doing the turbocharge. 0 to 100 in 17 minutes. That is ridiculous. I just want to see that animation one more time, so I'm gonna unplug here. Beautiful. 15. Look how quickly it jumped from 15 up to 16. Look at that. That is some rapid stuff right there. A couple minutes later. And what do we got? I mean, we're at 38%, right, like that. So, I mean, I don't need to tell you, 120 watt is just, it's an incredible feat. And they've had to do all kinds of things to deal with the longevity of the battery, as well as keeping things cool while it's charging. So it's certainly tech that is impressive. Now, let's pop open the cameras and take a look what's going on here. Obviously, we have plenty of megapixels to work with, particularly on that main camera up to 108 megapixels. Okay, so photo time. Let's, why don't we start with plant? Good old trusty plant. I'm gonna do it in auto mode with HDR enabled at 1x, 1x, bang, 2x, bang, ultra wide. Bang! All right, Kirk, let me show you some versatility. Ultra wide, up close. Damn! Ultra wide, up close. Sick, bro! The main camera, which is going to be your top performer of the bunch. Look at the color temperature across. They've done some work on the cameras, haven't they? You got a portrait mode, you have a video mode, there's a pro mode, which unlocks all kinds of manual settings, including the 108 megapixel mode. This, I mean, you want to go in and crop. It's plenty of information to be able to do that. In video mode, we are going to be able to shoot at 4K here. Let's see the options. Of course, the 8K is in there as well, but we can do 4K 60, which is a good idea. That's a fine idea. There's super macro in there, and there's movie framing. There's even some options for tracking moving objects and audio zoom. I'm gonna give just a simple 4K 60 frame on the main camera. We are now recording 4K video at 60 FPS. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick that up before it falls. And yes, we're gonna go in closer and look at the focus change and the detail. This is definitely some useful stuff. Look how dirty this old thing is. It's my first time looking at it. I mean, if you have grime detail, you've got plenty of detail. Let's go in on the up close on the music box here. Ooh, close focus. All right, you're gonna be fine with the video on here. Now, you know we've also got to do the selfie test as usual. This is normal mode. No beautify. All right, how about we try that out? In 3, 2, 1. Kablamo. Oh, baby. Plenty of detail there. I think you'll be satisfied. Are you a selfie person? Do you need quality selfies in your life? Let me just do one. Should I do one beautiful one? Actually, let me try AI. Let's see what AI does with me. AI and HDR definitely had some fun with me there. Many things happening with the complexion. Of course, we have many other options here in the more section, including a night mode, 108 megapixel mode, as I said before. There's a dual video mode. Of course, slow motion is in there as well. What are our slow motion options? 1080p up to 960 FPS. This should be fun. 960 FPS. Let's go. Woo! The mo was slow on that one. I'll tell you that right now. Let's boot up a little YouTube real quick and hear these speakers stereo orientation in landscape mode.
I didn't hear this beat in a long time. It's like a game show beat.
Very, very, very stereo. I can tell you that right now. If I cover one, still plenty over here.
Yeah, that was
Cover this side. Plenty over there. Yeah, it's decent. It actually has some bass in it, and it has great stereo separation. It's legit 2 speakers on opposite ends of the device in stereo orientation. Are you there, sir? What do you say? Calablemo, calablemo. So there you have it. That is the new Xiaomi 11T Pro. Couple of 120s in there. 120 watt recharge, probably my favorite attribute, but it's also got the 120 hertz refresh rate, smooth interaction. Also, gamers are going to enjoy that. Then you've got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Then you got a Snapdragon 888 in there. I mean, this is kind of a spec sheet that I think you're going to be impressed by. So there it is. That's the latest flagship from Xiaomi. I'm going to go charge it up real quick.